What a game we had tonight, everybody. Like, holy crap. The freaking Lions coming out on top 21-20 over the Chiefs. Like, come on. Who would have expected that? Like, I mean, a few people did. Some people did, of course. But I feel like the majority had the Chiefs winning tonight. So the Lions winning, that's insane. I'm hyped about it. I'm glad the Lions won. I don't care if it's by 1 point. Doesn't matter. I'm hyped. Let's freaking go, Lions. But yeah. So we're gonna do that. Also, what's up, Isaac? Good to see you here. Hope you're more of a Lions fan over a Chiefs fan. But yeah, freaking, I'm hyped though. I was watching this whole game, paying attention though, seeing who was making plays, seeing what players are gonna be the next star, seeing who was out there not making plays. All the drops the receivers had for the Chiefs. I hope y'all saw that. Because, man, they were dropping a lot of balls out there, them Chiefs receivers, unfortunately. But anyway, all around, good game. Fun to watch. Competitive, down to the very end, of course. And yeah, I really thought the Chiefs were going to come back and win that. So I'm glad they didn't. But yeah, anyway, we'll probably go over some stats, and then I'll probably go kind of how it was like drive by drive, and kind of explain some of the stats, kind of, and see like when that came out. So yeah, this was like the best visual that I thought we could bring up right here. Just this all zoomed in. So yeah, QB performance. Jared Goff, he played pretty well. Freaking nothing to like disappoint. Pretty safe with the ball. Nothing too bad. I liked it. Patrick Mahomes, he also played pretty well. But it's Patrick Mahomes. He's always gonna play well. That interception, that was not his fault. That he threw a perfect pass, I think to Richie James, bounced right off his hand straight into the other guy's hand. Pick six all the way. That was not Patrick's fault at all. But he did throw a pick six tonight. That will be a stat for him and not the receiver, which is kind of weird. Freaking all of Patrick Mahomes' rushing yards right here. These 6 carries for 45 yards. This freaking guy, he was only rushing so much because he had to save his life. Freaking Aiden Hutchinson on the Lions was freaking feasting against that line. Like freaking Aiden Hutchinson, MVP. MVP. That he made Patrick Mahomes have to leave the pocket so much and have to do all that running. But credit to Patrick Mahomes, of course. He was able to do all that running pretty well. So, credit to Patrick Mahomes. That was pretty good. Marquez, he had a couple of good catches too. Those are nice, big catches, but he's known to get big catches. That's kind of just him. Josh Reynolds, I loved his catches. He was performing pretty well tonight. I'll kind of talk about them a little bit more later though. But yeah, we'll probably go into the Lions because I'm pretty sure they started with the ball. So we'll talk Jared Goff. Well, actually, all right. I'm going to go kind of like drive by drive here. So first drive for the Lions. David Montgomery, they started off with a good, nice run up the middle. David Montgomery, nice little 7-yard gain. Pretty good, nothing crazy. The second throw, or the second play, they wanted to throw it, Good pressure, though, from George Karlaftis on the Chiefs, and they had to throw it in the dirt. So, I was bad on that. And then the third freaking play, just had to chuck it out of bounds. A lot of pressure again. So, the Lions' first drive really wasn't all that interesting. Just a quick 3-and-out. Unfortunate. But it happens, It happened to the Chiefs as well. Oh, and also to answer your question, I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of just talking until I run out of stuff to say. I wrote down a lot of stuff, and I kind of just have a lot of other stuff to say as well besides that. So, yeah, just whenever I'm like, all right, guys, that's it. And if y'all have anything, if y'all watch the game, feel free. Or if y'all want me to talk about another team, feel free. Probably after I get done with all this, because I got all this written down. But yeah, no, I don't know. I did not mean to hit my elbow right there on the desk. But anyway, all right. So, the Lions' second drive, it kind of started off weird. They they try to chop block. Everybody on the line try to chop block the defense, and that just looks weird. Like just to see it, like they didn't really work out too well for them. but you know, it happens. Happens to the best of them. But what was really cool about that second drive, the star of the show, that freaking fake punt. The Lions did a nice fake punt, and it worked. It was nice. It was cool to see, and like, it was just great. For the second drive, set the momentum right away. Let the Chiefs know, hey, we're here to play. We ain't gonna let you slack. We're not gonna you gotta stay on your toes every play, even on special teams. So I liked it. Really cool. Freaking rookie Jahmyr Gibbs, dude, for the Lions, he was looking great, dude. That whole freaking play, 7 for 42. It kind of felt like he got more yards than that, My voice all cracking. But he was eating out there. He kind of he was eating. I can't wait to see him further on the season. David Montgomery, I think he was a solid pickup as well. I can't wait to see both of these guys further on through the season. I think it's just a great 1-2 punch with these guys. They looked really good. Freaking A. So anyway, also Josh Reynolds, he had a pretty great catch. And then that's when Amon-Ra St. Brown got his touchdown. That second drive, I about went on to the wrong drive. That's when Amon-Ra got a sick touchdown. Got me nice fantasy points. I was so hyped about that. That was a good play for him too. Oh, yo, also, what's up, KVI? Welcome in. What up? But yeah, no, freaking Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, all those three guys, Josh Reynolds, dude, these guys are going to feast this season. I think this offense is going to be pretty good still. They were good last year. It was just their defense that needed to step up. And this week one, their freaking defense stepped up. Aiden Hutchinson, where's he at? Where's he at here? He should have way more than 3 and 1. You know what I mean? This dude should have 4 or 5 sacks. He was on Mahomes every play. He was freaking he was messing up plays left and right. Loved watching him play. He's gonna be a freaking beast. Real quick, I'm gonna take a sip of my strawberry milk. It's only freaking Aiden's second year. Can you believe that? Aiden's second year and he's already tearing up Patrick Mahomes' day. I guess the Chiefs, they didn't have Travis Kelce or Chris Jones, but hey, that's still the Chiefs. You're supposed to compensate for that. Everyone else is expected to compensate for, injuries and holdouts. I wonder if they're going to sign Chris Jones back. They probably will, but, who knows when. But yeah, later on, Jared Goff, he did overthrow a couple of guys. He did have some wonky passes. What's his stats? So he went freaking 22 for 35. Those are decent, but he was throwing a little high and kind of a little low at the same time. He was a couple of them I saw were dang, that wasn't a good pass. But it was probably because of pressure. Because George Karlaftis, who else was it? Nick Bolton, I think. All them guys. Willie Gay, I think they were all creating pressure, dude. The defense on both sides was actually pretty good for the first half, I guess. But yeah. I gotta flip my page here. Hold up. Hopefully you don't really hear that too loud. So anyway, freaking right before half, alright, the Lions had the ball with 30 seconds left. It was probably 35 seconds left. It felt like they were wanting to go and try to score, but they just couldn't commit to it. They were 50-50, oh yeah, we're going to go down and score, and oh yeah, we're not going to go down and score. But I was like, you got to pick one. You're either going to go try to score or you're not. Just kneel it and go to halftime. They were just flip-floppy half and half and ended up just wasting everybody's time and not really accomplishing much on that drive. And so I was just man, I don't know. You got to be committed if you're going to go for it with 30 seconds left. That's all I wanted to say about that. Marvin Jones. Where's Marvin Jones at? I thought he was going to be performing way better. He had 2 for 8. He dropped a lot of passes. When I was talking about drop passes, it was Richie James, Marvin Jones, and Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney and Marvin Jones were fighting for the worst game between them. Like, I like both them guys. Don't get me wrong. I felt bad, but man, they were dropping a lot of balls out there. Poor guys. The tight ends here at Sam LaPorta, dude, he was picking up yards. He was making good plays. Clutch. I think he'll be clutch. The Lions in general just got a really nice rookie class. Like Jahmyr Gibbs. Where's Brian Branch? He kind of got dinged up a little bit, but he was back out there. I think he said muscle cramps or something. Hopefully it's not too bad. Both those guys look good. Jack Campbell looks good. Great rookies. John Kaminsky's been there for a little bit. He made a nice play. I think it was like a third down stop. That was pretty good. James Houston, he should have a sack right here. He couldn't bring him down. He was wrapped around the dude's legs. He was around Patrick's legs. He almost had a sack. James Houston, he was kind of laughing about it. Alex Anzalone is all over the field. He kind of let up an easy touchdown to the tight end, though, to the Chiefs. He left the guy wide open. But he was committed to blocking the other tight end when he maybe should have been blocking the other guy. I don't know. It kind of looked like it was his guy, so I felt like it was his fault for that touchdown. But yeah. Oh, one drive, the Lions got called for tripping because I think it was like either George or Willie or Nick. I can't remember who it was, rushed in and they just pushed like David Montgomery. Like they blew up David Montgomery as hard as they blew up Zeke Elliott in that one play last year. They just straight blew him up. And David Montgomery like fell back and he raised his legs up kind of high and kind of tripped him. It was a tripping. I'll give him that. He did raise his leg up unnecessarily. But I mean, he did get blown up, so maybe it wasn't purpose, I don't think it was like on purpose fully, But it was tripping nonetheless. And they got put in a 2nd and 22 because of that. So that's unfortunate. What's cool about that though, Khalif Raymond, he made a big 20-yard catch on that third. Damn, that was a flub. He made a nice 20-yard catch. That 20-yard catch on his stat line, freaking straight up, beautiful, beautiful third down catch. Like clutch, we needed that. Hell yeah, Khalif Raymond. I picked him up in fantasy last year. He got me a few points, but I don't know if he's like a fantasy guy this year or not, but I like that 20-yard catch he did. The Lions only had 8 drives. Oh, no, wait, I'm tripping. The Lions only had 11 drives. And I think they only scored on what? Like 1, 2, or 3 or something like that? 3. They only scored on 3 drives. 3 of 11 drives they scored. Actually, one was a defensive touchdown. They only scored on 2 of their 11 drives because they got a pick 6. That's kind of crazy. But the Chiefs were out with or without Travis Kelce and Chris Jones, so I guess that is a big difference. But crazy enough. Boom. Freaking the Lions got a delay of game penalty in a crucial situation. It resulted in 3rd and 12, but then again they got the first down. It was crazy. Every time they got like backed up, they would at least they'd throw it and get a first down somehow. It was wild. Also, fat W indeed, Isaac, for the Lions and Josh Reynolds and Khalif Raymond. All them guys. And Amon-Ra St. Brown. Everybody. But anyway, I'll probably end up moving on to the Chiefs. Oh. I guess at the end for the Lions, they just needed to waste time and run out the clock. And I think they did that pretty well. They were wasting a lot of time. So I think they did really good at wasting the time. That's also what I want to say. They just had that fumble at a horrible time. They did have a fumble in this game. I don't think I said that yet. That was a bad fumble. It went to right to the Chiefs side. Right in scoring range. But it happens. But alright. That's pretty much all I had for the Lions. I know I kind of talked about the Chiefs with that as well. But yeah, I'm excited to see Jahmyr Gibbs next week because I think they play Sunday again. They have a short week. David Montgomery. I'm just excited to see everybody on the Lions, honestly. This whole freaking team is just interesting to me. You know, they got so much hype around them. And it's just, you know, I want to see teams live up to the hype. And yeah, let's move on to the Chiefs. Also, CJ Gardner-Johnson. I don't know if I talked about him at all, but freaking this guy's awesome. I like CJ a lot. He was chatting up a lot. That's just who he is, though. A lot of chatter. I want to have him mic'd up, like hear him mic'd up. Like, could you imagine what CJ's saying throughout the game? Some of it's got to be funny. But all right, let me go to Chiefs. All right, so yeah, Patrick, he was pretty, you know, decent, you know, like always. But with all of his receivers dropping his passes, it makes it not look as good. He was throwing some dimes, I'm not gonna lie, and just so many drop passes. Made it look worse. They probably would have won if they would have caught a few of those passes, not gonna lie. Isaiah Pacheco, he was running pretty hard. It felt like he got more than 23 yards. That's kind of crazy to see that. He got a few catches though, I think, right? Yeah, he's receiving and running, so that's not bad. The Chiefs, I guess, don't really run all that much in general, so that kind of makes sense. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was out there, 6 for 22. Kind of cool. I don't think I wrote anything about Clyde. Dang. You didn't grab my attention, I guess. Poor Clyde. Freaking... But no, so the Chiefs' first drive, they started out pretty good. They were running nice, you know, getting down the field a little bit. But the Lions, early pressure, crazy. And once the Chiefs started to pass and get away from the run game a little bit on that first drive, it just all went wrong, and they had to punt it away. So both teams, like I said, kind of had a bad first drive. They got better, though. Because, like, on that second drive, dude, I swear, so many Chiefs receivers were just wide open. Like, Justin Watson, wide open catch for a first down. Good first down. The one tight end, wide open catch. It was either Zach Gray or the other guy. Who was it? Who was the freaking... I think Blake Bell. It was Blake Bell. Dude, wide open guy right in the end zone. Crazy. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, another guy wide open. Like, all these guys. I was, like, thinking, like, how are the Chiefs not winning? Like, how are the, like, Lions letting all these guys getting so wide open? And, like, at one point, the Chiefs, I think it was right before half. It was before the Lions had that 30-second drill. The Chiefs had a 2-minute drill. And they were trying to go down through, and, like, it was, like, what, 3 plays? They did 3 plays and freaking beautiful passes, deep shots, both freaking amazing, all the way to the end zone. It was crazy. Like, I'm sure y'all saw it, but great game. Yeah, no, Aiden Hutchinson, he was just giving Patrick pressure a lot. So, that was cool to see. But Patrick, you know, using his legs to escape it a lot, he's really good at escaping all that. So, the fact that Aiden really didn't get a sack, that's huge props to Patrick. Because that man was hungry for one, for sure. Aiden, that dude, he wanted one. Oh, dude, you know what made me so mad about the Chiefs? Jawan Taylor. Freaking Jawan Taylor was allowed to, the right tackle for the Chiefs, Jawan Taylor, he was just allowed to, like, false start every single play. He was the first player to jump as soon, like, before the ball was even snapped. The announcers were talking crap about him. They made a funny joke talking about how he was lined up at slot receiver. Like, when he finally got flagged for it, like, Jawan Taylor okay, wait. Hold on, let me restart. So, Jawan Taylor, all game, he's bouncing around, starting right before the ball gets snapped. It should be a false start every time he does it. But he got away with it all game until, like, a crucial drive, and then they called him for it. And freaking finally. And it's like, man, he got away with that all game. Like, he should have been, like, over and over. It was just funny hearing the announcers, like, talk crap about him, though. It was just, like, so funny. Made me kind of mad, though. I was like, man, if that was the Lions, they probably would have called that. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's just me. It was a good game though. Not that many flags, to be honest. Oh, Sheer Rice. He was pretty good. He actually caught a couple of nice passes. Looking at rushing stats. Hold on, where is he at? I think I'm saying that right. Sheer Rice. Those passes were nice. That nice touchdown he has too. It was pretty much wide open in the back of the end zone. I think it's either schemed open or these guys are just good, or like they know where to go to exploit the zone in the Lions defense. It's probably a mixture of like all the above, But I don't know. It's cool to see like who's gonna step up in the receiving core for the Chiefs. Like, is it gonna be Rashee Rice? Is it gonna be Justin Watson? Is it gonna be Richie James, Kadarius Toney, Justin Ross? All these guys I feel like have a chance to step up for the Chiefs, but it's gotta be like soon. They need receivers to step up soon. By week 2, week 3, week 4, they gotta be ready to go. They can't be dropping all these passes. Week 1, iron this stuff out. And just week 2, hit the ground running. Week 3, don't drop a single pass. Week 3, don't drop a single pass. That's got to be the goal. Week 2, you could maybe still iron it out. But I just still say week 2, I don't know. Week 3's got to be a goal to not drop anything. Week 2, contribute as much. Something. These receivers just need to step up. That's just all I'm saying. Because, man, it can't just be the Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes show forever. You know what I mean? I love Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I love Justin Watson. But none of them are, like, the guy yet. Noah Gray is really good, though. He's a good backup, I think. They could use him in some good plays. But he's not Travis Kelce. Unfortunate. I'll slap the desk for that. I will slap the desk saying Noah Gray is not Travis Kelce. No, I don't know, but he's good. He's alright. But yeah, so that was what the receivers, should be looking like. I don't know who they would get. There's probably no like free agent receivers. So these guys definitely have to step up. I have to look at the free agency list, see who's out there. Maybe they'll trade for a guy. I don't know. I was just so impressed though to like overall of the Lions' pressure on the Chiefs. That was hype. But the Chiefs just couldn't really get anything fully going today. Like they were having some good plays. They had some good momentum, but for the most part, it felt like the Lions had the momentum for the majority of the time. Like if you're watching it, like there was probably a few drives that the Lions didn't have it, but once that pick 6 happened, it felt like the Lions are gonna win. It just kind of like it was weird. But yeah, that pick 6 was all because of the receiver too, so he has to catch that ball, bring it back around. But yeah, that's pretty much I think all I got for the game, to be honest, because it was not really too much. Like a lot happened, but not really too much. It was like a good defensive performance. Both teams are holding for a good few drives, but the Chiefs defense I think was just getting really tired because the Lions are holding on to the ball a lot. And the Lions are just, I feel like the Lions just wanted it more. And the Chiefs are really missing Travis Kelce and Chris Jones. Either way, I probably think the Chiefs will have a better season than the Lions, though. I think this might be a fluke. Not really like a fluke, but you know how good teams lose to... Lions aren't a bad team, but good teams usually lose to like teams that they're not supposed to lose to. You know what I mean? Especially in week 1. So I guess you can't really overhype week 1, especially right now. Because, I don't know, the Chiefs, in a way, should have won that game. Those drop passes were so bad. So bad. But we'll see how the season goes. Hopefully Travis Kelce comes back full force. Hopefully they get a deal with Chris Jones. Hopefully the Lions continue to have a nice offense and their defense looking nice as well. Dude, I'm excited for both these teams, to be honest. I'm excited for the Broncos to beat the Chiefs. That's what I'm most excited for. Or like when those two teams play each other. It's going to be a good game, I hope. It might be like this, maybe, hopefully. The Lions might be better than the Broncos. But yeah, another thing actually about the Lions that I almost forgot. Freaking the Lions, okay, so they went for it on fourth down like one time early on, and they got it. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that's freaking awesome! Lions first down, let's go!" Fourth, went for it, but then like there was two other opportunities. They were at 4th and 2, and I think 4th and 3, and neither time they went for it. They kicked it. I feel like they could have went for it. I guess they won. The Lions won. So what do I know? Maybe it would have went wrong, and I suck. What do I know? But at least one of those times, I feel like they could have went for it and got it. With what they were like doing, they had like all the momentum. It felt like, and punted it. It was weird. It was odd. But they won, so it doesn't matter what I'm saying about it. I guess we go over the team stats as well. Uh, they're actually kind of similar. More total yards, barely by the Lions. Dang, Jared Goff did outthrow Patrick. Then the rushing game was more on the Lions side. More average yards per play. Nice. More first downs. Okay, so they kind of had an even amount of plays. They both had 11. Oh, no. Chiefs had 11 drives. And then Lions had 10 drives. I think it was something like that. I have it written down like that. So I hope it's something like that. So with Lions having 70 plays and Chiefs having 62, I feel like that's kind of crazy because I feel like Chiefs had one more drive because the one touchdown for the Lions was on defense. So the Chiefs kind of get an extra drive. Wild. They both punted 5 times. It didn't feel like they punted 5 times. That's crazy. That fumble came at a horrible time. All these penalties came late game. I'm pretty sure they were all second half penalties. 4 for 63. Lions always get penalized, it felt like. But not in the first half. That was crazy. But look at that time of possession, though. You know what? That's actually kind of close. I thought this said 22-22, but that's 27-22. So that's kind of close. Not too bad. Lions still had more. That's what you need against the Chiefs. You got to have the most time of possession. Keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. Run the ball. Waste the time. And just do your job. That's what they got to do. Do not let Patrick Mahomes touch the ball. Dude, when Patrick Mahomes had the ball, and they were like, I think it was like late game-ish, and they had a chance to go down and score, that was so scary. They ended up, like, that. I think they were in a 2nd and 20 for their 2-minute drill, and they had a drop pass because CJ kind of, like, made him drop it. Then they were at a 3rd and 20 situation. Almost throws an interception. That was crazy. And then they're in a 4th and 20, and then that's when freaking Juwan Taylor gets called for his false start that he should have been getting called for the whole game. That was crazy. That was crucial. I feel like that whole last drive, that could have been something crazy, but it was just like shot in the foot after shot in the foot on that last drive for the Chiefs. Crazy. But yeah, no, straight up, keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline because he'll probably 9 times out of 10, maybe 8 or 7 times out of 10, he's going to lead that final drive and win. So, good job, Lions, for stopping that. What's trending about him? Let's see what's trending. Gray line from CJ Garner has been plenty of winning teams. Yep. Nope. This is a team full of winners. That is a team full of winners. Yep. Ooh, Sky Moore only got a 7.7% target share in a game where Trout. Dang. They need to get Sky Moore more involved. He might not be a fantasy guy. Drop back in safe base personal 7 times tonight on. Oh, crazy. Yeah. So that's what's trending. David Montgomery, I think he's going to be good. He is super gritty. I agree with that guy's quote. Go check him out. Probably makes good quotes. Unless he doesn't. Blake Bill, I saw that. Oh yeah, they did have Blake Bill go under center. They were like trying to get him off sides maybe or do something cute. And Blake Bill was like, hot. And the nose guard for the Lions jumped. And they didn't snap the ball, so it wasn't offsides. And then when they snapped the ball, they did a nice little toss play. And they shut that down. The Lions were like, nah, and they shut that down real quick. So that was nice. That was cool to see. Aiden Hutchinson, freaking beast. They're tired of losing, man. Tired of being on the poor side of things. Hell yeah, Aiden. This is a winning team. I can't wait to see all this freaking team. Especially Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown better get me more fantasy points. I haven't checked what he got me yet. But I think he's good. Hold on. Let me get my fantasy team up, actually. Let me see what Amon-Ra St. Brown scored me. Hold on. Quick intermission here. Oh wait, I'm zooming out the thing. Alright, hold up. Alright, anyway. Who's the Lions backup? Is it still Nate Sudfeld? It is Nate Sudfeld. Okay. I don't know why that came to my head. Who's the Chiefs backup? Because Chad Henne was up in the booth hitting the drum the whole time. So it's not Chad Henne. He retired. Huh. Who knows? Anyway. Come on. Okay. Let's see how Amon-Ra performed. Here's my team. Amon-Ra got us 19.1 points. 19.1. He was projected 16. Got us 19. I like that. I like that. Is Hant Ariel? My bad. I hope I pronounced that right. I agree though. A win's a win. That was awesome. But yeah, no, I agree. The Lions could use a lot of help. There's a lot of drives that the Lions fell flat. So I see why you're not impressed. I kind of agree. A few plays should have been big. But Jahmyr Gibbs, that guy looks really good. I think he looks really good for the Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, hopefully he's going to keep performing. Maybe start getting me 20, 26 points, something like that. And then Sam Laporta, he was looking good too. Also, I agree. The Chiefs were without Chris Jones. They should have probably had more than 14 points. I agree with you on that. But I'm still excited about this team. They still have time to get better. It is week 1. Beating the Chiefs on week 1, which is nice. As long as they iron this all out, I think they're going to be good. But I 100% agree with what you're saying. Real quick. So let me look at my fantasy one more time. So, Kenneth Walker. That guy may not play. I got to check on him. Alright. Yeah, check. Alright. Take notes. Also, a nice little fantasy lineup. If you like any of these guys, I drafted all these guys. I haven't made any trades yet. If you know any trades, let me know. Sorry to diverge a little bit. But yeah, Amon-Ra St. Brown, 19.1 points. He's probably a good fantasy pickup if you haven't got him already. Maybe trade for this guy. They'll probably use him a lot. Well, they'll probably use a lot of guys a lot, but I don't know. Oh, I also agree, dude. If Kadarius Toney and Richie James and mainly Kadarius Toney. If they would have made those catches, dude, they probably would have won. Because the Lions were they were leaving guys open, and there were just a lot of drops. There's there drop stats in this? I wasn't really looking too much. If it showed the actual drop stats, oh, there'd be too much. Like he only caught one pass for 1 yard, and he was probably thrown to like what 4 times, 5, maybe 4. Crazy. But no, I agree with you on that as well. They probably would have won if Kadarius had hands. I still really like Kadarius though. I still think maybe he could be something. But yeah, Minnesota, is that who Lions play week 2? Oh wait, no, is that Chiefs week 2? I'm not too. I don't know really the schedules all that much. I haven't been keeping up with the schedules. Oh. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, I could see that. I could really see that. The freaking NFC North is not like too crazy. It's let's see. Their biggest competition for the Lions for the NFC North is the biggest competition for the Vikings, I think, is the Lions. Cuz the Bears, well, maybe the Bears, but a lot of people are out on Justin Fields and a lot of people are in on Justin Fields. So he kind of just has to show up. So maybe the Bears could be, but I think the Vikings are better than the Bears right now. So I think you're right about that. The Packers, you don't know what Jordan Love is. So, but that defense should be really good. So if he's good, it could be something. But yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Probably the Vikings win. But I don't know. I don't think the Vikings are going to do what they did last year. My bet, all honesty, I still think the Lions will probably take the division. I see the Vikings being second. That's it. I don't know, like, the win and loss. That's kind of hard. Because what, 17 games? Do you think Lions will get 10 wins, though? Or the Vikings or Lions? Will either team get 10 wins? That's the question. I think you have to at least get 10 wins to get in the playoffs at this point. Because there's so many loaded teams. Loaded teams. Freaking. Let's see. I don't think I have any more, like, notes that I haven't gone over about this game. It's pretty much a all around good game. The referees really didn't mess up too much, unless you call that last drive messing up stuff, which I still think Drawn Taylor should have been flagged early on about that, like 4 times, but I'm over it. I'm over it. But yeah, no. Let's see. Out of the AFC West, Chiefs, I'll probably take the division, of course, even though they lost to the Lions. But I still think the Broncos are going to beat the Chiefs at least once. No doubt. Real quick, let me look at the Lions' schedule. So, the Lions got the Seahawks, Falcons, Packers, Panthers, Bucks, Ravens. Okay, so out of these 6 games I'm looking at right here, the Lions should. So I was talking about they need at least 10 wins, at least, in my opinion. Probably, who knows, more, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'd say they should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see the. Oh, you know what? Looking at their schedule, I see the Lions only winning 8 games. Uh oh. That doesn't match with my prediction. Cause like look, Cowboys probably gonna win. They'll probably split with the Bears probably, and they'll probably split with the Packers. And I think the Vikings, they might split with them again. Or not again, but also. Broncos, they might win. I might give them that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raiders, they'll probably win. Buccaneers, they'll probably win. 3, 4, 5. Panthers, I think they'll probably beat the Panthers. Seahawks, I think they should beat the Seahawks. And they should beat the Falcons. 2, 3, 4. That's 10 wins. I got them up to 10 wins. So Cowboys, Vikings, Broncos, Packers, Raiders, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, Seahawks. That's 10 wins. Oh, 12-5 for the Lions. Huh. I could see that. I could see 12-5. Who would I? Who would? They maybe the Chargers. I didn't count the Chargers. I could add 11 to my list. Saints. I didn't count the Saints. Do you think they'll beat the Chargers and Saints? I just think Saints. I like that defense, and Derek Carr. I feel like he's kind of solid. Derek Carr kind of reminds me of Jared Goff. I don't know. I wonder what the Chiefs' schedule looks like. I haven't looked at any schedules. I need to look at more schedules. Chiefs, they're probably already like locked as the winner for this division. Probably don't have to talk much about them. Let's see, like 1, 2. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I only see 11. They'll probably only have 11 wins because Broncos are going to beat them once. Okay, okay, I can see that. I can see them beating both the Saints and the Chargers. So 5-1 in the division though. So is that one loss probably the Vikings or maybe the Packers get lucky? Because I don't know if the Bears will. I just heard too much conflict on Justin Fields. I mean, maybe. Oh yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, I could see that losing. I still kind of feel like they might split one with the Packers or the Bears, just because how division games are. I feel like it's hard to sweep all your division rivals, unless you're the Chiefs and the Raiders. They be freaking sweeping the Broncos. So I mean, it's not impossible. But yeah, no, I feel like 12-5 is reasonable because I'm guessing uh 10-7. So 10-7, 12-5. That I feel like that's a good range for the Lions. Chiefs probably 11-6, 12-5. I feel like they're gonna lose a couple more that they shouldn't, just because that's just how some games are. I think it'll be good. I think it's gonna be a good season. I think these guys are gonna perform good for fantasy. I don't know. But yeah, hell yeah, Derek. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for your comments. I appreciate you as well, Is Hand. I really hope I say that right. I appreciate you, Isaac. I appreciate KVI. I appreciate everybody that tuned in, every single person. You're appreciated just for being here. Uh, I think I might end up calling it here soon, unless anybody has any other things that they wanted to talk about, because I don't know what else to say about this game. It was a good game. And yeah, have a great night, everybody. And Derek, thank you. Thank you, man. And have a great night. But yeah, no. Hell yeah, I'll probably be back streaming probably Retro Bowl, to be honest. Or like something. I'm gonna be writing down notes for a bunch of games. I'm gonna be going over all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna be trying to stream as much games as I can. So stay tuned for all that if y'all want. I'll be trying my best. But yeah, a lot of them might be Broncos games. I'm a Broncos fan. I don't know if y'all know that, but a lot of them might be Broncos games. But I'm going to try to do variety. I'm going to do as much games as possible. I'll probably throw some shorts up here and there. Stay tuned for all that. Oh yeah, dude. I agree with you, Meta, as well. That was insane. That was a great game. Insane. I appreciate Detroit for going out there and playing some good football. They do need to work on some points, but hell yeah, they were really good. And no need to apologize at all, bro. The fact that you even clicked on this video at all is much appreciated. And you'll probably catch me, tomorrow, maybe some other day, because I'm going to be streaming all the time. And yeah, if y'all like gaming, by the way, check out my friend Mr. Saguni on YouTube. He's streaming, I think, right now. That dude streams a lot. He's such a freaking G. I think he's streaming Last of Us 2 right now. So if y'all want to like that, go ahead and do that. But hell yeah, everybody. I might call it there. Much love to each and every one of y'all. So much love. Stay tuned for more games. I know I already said all that, but y'all are appreciated like crazy. I'm already like starting to lose my voice over here. Oh shoot. What up, Tim's Maniac Sports? I don't know if I could end this right now, because I feel bad like ending it as soon as all the boys show up. No, I'm just kidding. I should have wrote more notes. I was planning to go for an hour, maybe a little more. But what's this? 45 minutes or something? Yeah. Next game, I'm gonna write more notes. I'm gonna be more prepared. Because it's my first stream. I kind of just recently had these ideas. Not my first stream, but my first stream like this. My other ones are kind of different. So I didn't write as much notes as I thought I would. Need. Or as I thought I did. But, oh yeah, great game. I'm excited. Football's back, boy. Hell yeah. Stay tuned for the rest. I probably should end it because I really don't know what else to say. Wait, what bring out the maniac in you? You know what bring out the maniac in me, to be honest? Jawan Taylor not getting called for false start the 40 times he jumped offside, before the center snapped the ball. That was bringing out the maniac in me. I was like, come on. I was like, get him at least once. And then it came at a perfect time. They flagged him at a perfect time. So I was like, heck yeah. But yeah, no, if anything was going to bring out the maniac, oh, that one. What brings a maniac out of you about that game? Oh, true. Yeah, no, agreed about freaking Jawan Taylor. Ooh. I want to just Jawan Taylor's pretty good. He was on the Jaguars. He was pretty good. You know, also freaking, you know what? This Chiefs team is actually really low. Really young. This is a young Chiefs team. I think their receivers were all like second year guys or something like that. So I guess it makes sense that there's a lot of drops because they're still really young. Maybe throughout the season they'll start not dropping. You know, like how Jamar Chase was dropping a lot of balls in the preseason. Maybe this is still kind of like their preseason for the receivers. They didn't expect to not have Travis Kelce out there taking all the heat. But I don't know. The win. The win, yeah. Hell yeah, the win would bring out a lot of people. If the Broncos beat the Chiefs this season, or wait, when the Broncos beat the Chiefs this season, at least once, that will I'm gonna be freaking out about that. I'll be like, damn. That'll be fun. That's gonna be a fun time. You'll have to be there for that stream. Freaking yeah. At this point though, I feel like I'm kind of just rambling. I don't mind talking with y'all, but I feel like I don't want to like ramble about nothing when y'all are here for like the game. So yeah, I might just end it there. I'm looking through my notes, to be honest, to see if there's anything I forgot. And I can't think of anything. I think, oh, you know what? One more thing. Actually, last thing. If y'all haven't voted yet, there's going to be a video coming out soon. Or it might be another live stream. Okay, so I don't know if any of y'all have seen it. I've been making community posts on my channel. And I'm going to be making a live stream going over that. And it's of who's going to have the better season. And so, I'm just going to be going over that and look at all the votes and see who people think are going to have the better season. I think it's going to be kind of interesting. See what y'all think. So if you haven't voted, kind of go vote on that. Maybe you could tilt the scale a little bit. See who the hype gets. But yeah, that'll probably be in another live stream when I get them all up there and get them all, voted. But hell yeah, I agree with you, Tim, or Tim's Maniac Sports. I agree with you 100%. I love the Lions. I love pretty much all the teams beside the Chiefs and the Raiders, to be honest. I mean, they're okay, but yeah, I love the Lions. Just not anybody else in the AFC West besides the Broncos. Chargers are okay because the Broncos usually beat them at least once. But, alright. I'll probably call it there. I'm just wasting y'all's time at this point. Again, appreciate all y'all. Stay tuned for the videos, the streams. Check out my boy, Mr. Saguni, on YouTube. If y'all like gaming content, really great guy. And yeah, appreciate each and every single one of y'all for tuning in. I'll be back. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know when I'll be back. My schedule's kind of weird. I got to go to work and all that. You know how I'll be. But I will be back 100% full force. Stay tuned. Freaking, yeah, love y'all. Freaking, y'all are freaking great. I say freaking too much. But yeah, thank y'all, each and every one of y'all. Again, have a great day or night. Go listen to some music. Go listen to some great other sports guys. There's a lot of great guys on YouTube. Freaking, they make great content. Go watch some of that. And yeah, just have a great freaking life and time. Peace.